A lot of guys don't know what to do when it comes to pursuing a godly woman because there's so many women that are feminists and there's so many women that are independent from what I'm hearing from men. You know, God created man to be the hunter, to be the pursuer. The man is the initiator and the woman is the responder. Always remember that. So you have to get yourself ready first. Make sure that you have a job. You have to be able to give this woman a home. You have to be able to provide for this woman. You have to have an environment where you can take care of her and bring her in. You are responsible to take care of that woman financially. If you can't take care of a woman, you are not ready to be married. So if you're not together financially, if you can't even take care of yourself, how can you take care of your wife, your woman? If you expect a woman to go out there and work and bring in half the income, biblically, that is not right. If she wants to, she can. But biblically, that is not correct. The man is 100% responsible to take care of the needs of that woman. If she wants to take care of things around the house and get things done for you and be a helpmate, that's her decision. But as a man, if you don't have a heart's desire to take care of a woman, you are not marriage material. And then also, your heart is not even right with God. Then you become selfish and a bachelor and just thinking about yourself. And then you don't care about taking care of a woman. That's not natural. You have to not play with women's emotions if you are not ready. If you have a player mentality, if you are addicted to alcohol or drugs, you shouldn't even be dating out there because you're not ready to be a husband. You have a player mentality and you have all these other issues. You are not ready to have a wife. So how could you lead her in the ways of God when you can't even lead yourself? So you have to humble yourself before God and have a servant attitude before Him. A lot of men that's been single for a long time, they have this mentality, like this entitled and mentality that the woman needs to accommodate them. That the woman is the one to supply the man all of his needs. If you can't think like, how can I accommodate her? How can I serve her? You're not ready. You know, Jesus came to serve, and He wants men to have that same heart to serve, to get to know this woman, to lay down His life for her. You have to fix yourself first, because if you are too selfish, then you are not ready to pursue a godly wife. So when it comes to the first date, where you take her is what you think she deserves. So take her out on a really nice restaurant. Don't take her to Taco Bell or McDonald's. Ask her if you can pick her up at her house. Do not have her meet you halfway. That is disrespectful. Don't have her drive 30 minutes to your side of town. You come to her side of town. So the saved Christian woman is God's princess. So the man should be opening up the car door for her. And ladies, stand there until he opens it for you. If she's too feminist or independent and doesn't like that, well, maybe she's not the right one for you, because she's going to be the one that wants to be the head of the house. And ask her, when you guys are at your date, if she would like dessert. Let her decide. You are there to serve her, to make her feel like a princess, to make her feel like the queen that she is. And never make her pay for her meal. If that man lets you pay, he's not a leader. The nicest men, rich or poor, it insults them when you mention, can you help with the bill? Or even the tip. When you're on a date with a woman and you're courting her, never talk about another woman. Don't talk about women you hang with. Don't talk about ex-girlfriends. You shouldn't even be hanging with other women if you are interested in pursuing a woman of God. She should know that she is the only woman on your Rolodex. You have to lead by example and cut off all your female friends when you're pursuing a godly woman. Should not even fear that you're hanging out with another woman. And so you guys need to also talk about intentions. If she's not looking for a husband or you're not looking for a wife, shouldn't even be dating. You're going to hurt each other, you're going to hurt each other's emotions, and you're going to play games. If a man is single and a woman is single, there is nothing wrong with a man pursuing you. So women, don't have that mentality that he's such a player because he's pursuing you. Before you even go on a date, you must know if she's a born again Christian. You know, I've had a lot of guys say to me, I just felt like my ex just wanted to care what I did for her. She didn't really care about me. And I said, well, is she a born again Christian? You know, did she heal from her past trauma? And that answer is always no. So a lot of men and women go into something without knowing if their beliefs, morals, values, like all align. You have to find out if she's a born again Christian, okay? You don't want to bring a woman into your life and pursue her who is not a true Christian. Another thing, when it comes to a date, don't show up to her house empty-handed. Bring her a nice box of chocolates or flowers, okay? I've had men show up with nothing, and I've had men show up with something. And that is the man that stuck out to me because he treated me like a queen and like a princess, and it was respectful. You know, call her on the phone, find out what her day is like, hear her voice, see if she needs anything, see what she's gone through today. Call her. Do you need anything? Do you need help around the house? Let's get a coffee. Let's go out to dinner. Let's go out for a walk in the park. Men are meant to be leaders, so be a leader. You know, don't put her in that role to be a leader because then you're just going to make a Jezebel out of her. So be a man. So if she gets up, you get up, okay? Pull out her chair for her. Treat her like the princess that she is. Don't have her carry anything. Don't ever let her follow you. Don't let her be behind you. But when the date is over, open her door for her. Or if she met you there, open her car door for her. Don't talk about any of your female friends. Don't say, oh, she's such a wonderful woman. She's a great person. The only woman that should be on your mind is the woman that you're with, which is her. She needs your compliments, not other women. If she doesn't feel secure emotionally with you, she is not going to be with you. Start spending a lot of time with her. Plan the next date before that date is even over. Hey, tomorrow are you free? Hey, the next day are you free? If you don't take her time, I guarantee you somebody else is going to take her time. So when you know she's marriage material, but you're not sure how things are going to go, make sure you take her off the market. Because I guarantee she's seeing other people because there's other men that's going to pursue her. And she's going to be open to all the possibilities until you lock it down. So take her off the market. Don't play because you're not here to play. So say to her, I want to pursue you. I think there's something between us. I don't want you seeing other men. I don't want to talk to any other women. I don't want you to talk to any other guys. Lock it down. So ask her, would she like to be in an exclusive relationship? And if she says yes, that's wonderful. If she says no, just give her some time. Just make sure she knows that you're only pursuing her. Make sure she knows this. A man with excellent communication is a man that you want a relationship with. A man that is transparent and honest and shares everything about his life. That's a man that's safe. A man that plays with women's emotions. A man that hides his intentions. That's a man that plays games. That's a broken man. That's a man that's not ready. And God wants to heal your brokenness, and he can. God came to heal the brokenhearted.